Hey ladies and gentlemen, Steven here from the YouTube channel Redolessence. Thank you so much for tuning in, really do appreciate it. And in today's episode, we're going to be taking a closer look at a fragrance by the company Xerjoff. This is a 2010 release, and it goes by the name Richwood, so stay tuned. So I forgot to mention that I'm being joined by my good friend Carlos here.
Hey, what's going on?
But I think pretty much for the most part,
I'll join you today.
Yeah, thank you. You're always welcome on my channel, but you've welcomed me into your home, so thank you so much for that.
Mi casa, su casa.
Thank you. That means a lot. So this is a fragrance that I originally discovered at Mint, New York, many years ago.
Back in the Mint days. Back in the Mint hype days.
That's right. And it was actually in the older presentation, which was the boxier bottles. Mm-hmm. And it took me a long time to come around to the new bottles, but now I love them.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a bunch of them lined up.
Yeah, for sure, when they're lined up, absolutely.
Unfortunately, I only have one in this style, but this is one that I have been chasing and hunting down for the longest time. I do want to mention that this is Carlos's bottle, so this is not my bottle, so thank you for giving me the opportunity to review it on my channel. And I just want to show you the gorgeous presentation. So it comes with this sleeve that goes on the outside, and it just advertises the Xerjoff universe. So now you know if you're looking to purchase a Xerjoff fragrance, you may do so on XerjoffUniverse.com. And that also includes not only Xerjoff bottles, but Sospiro, Chemi Blending Magic. And this one is from the Stone Labels line. And this is the box that it comes in. It says Richwood on the side. It has this snakeskin pattern on the front. And the box is adorned with the same pattern. Really gorgeous presentation. This is by far one of the best I've ever seen, if not the best. It opens up as so. It is a numbered collection, so it has a plaque on the inside. It has a nice little flap that you open up, and there's also a card on the inside that tells you a little bit more about the brand and the fragrance, and it provides you with the notes and whatnot.
And other fragrances from the collection as well.
And it, yeah, exactly. And the fragrance sits on a bed of silk almost. And we're going to put this precious box away off to the side. And then here is the bottle. And so, gorgeous bottle. I mean, it's I can't say much more about it. It says 1717 Richwood. So that's a collection that it's a part of. And I do have it sprayed on skin. And so this is your bottle. You obviously have, you know, the most experience with it, I want to say.
This is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. It's a woody fragrance like no other that I've smelled. It's just so, hate to sound cliche, but it smells rich. It's very rich and full woods. There are a lot of notes that make up this fragrance, but for me, it's the woodsy components of this fragrance that really shine on my skin.
Yeah.
It doesn't change up much. It's what you smell is what you get through the end of the ride for me on my skin, but it is what a ride. It is just so stunning and beautiful and imperial. Imperial? I can't.
It is imperial. It's majestic. It's very, very expensive smelling.
I can't gush enough about this one.
Yeah.
And it's really beautiful to wear.
You know, funny enough, this is among the first Xerjoffs that I ever wanted to purchase for myself. And I remember looking at the price tag, and I was like, $600-something, like, this is going to have to wait. And that was back then, I'm talking about. And so I ended up purchasing Alcat by Xerjoff. And then I acquired a few more from the Oud Stars collection. I have Mom.
You have a nice collection. Don't downplay it. You have a few of them up there.
Yeah, I love this house.
They stand out.
So this fragrance really has three main notes that I would say dominate the composition. You do have musks in the base, and you have some citrus fruits in the opening.
Peel.
Yeah. So it's just like a kiss of citrus. But this one has mostly patchouli, sandalwood from Mysore, and then you have rose absolute.
There's also cassis. That's another floral component.
Yeah, for sure. And so, smelling this one, you definitely get that creamy richness from the sandalwood.
You don't want to sound cliche either, right?
Yeah,
but it is what it is. That it smells rich.
And the performance on this one is no slouch. So if we're talking about richness, not just in terms of its olfactory presentation and how it performs, but also its longevity, how much it's able to fill a room, and I feel like this is a superior blend. This is, bottled elegance.
Yeah. Patchouli is very prominent, but it's not like other patchoulis that I've smelled. It's not an off-putting patchouli to others.
Right.
As a matter of fact, on the opposite side, people actually love when I wear this. Some patchouli-heavy fragrances that I've worn to work, people just don't care for. This was, and oh my God, Carlos, what is that? Like that one. That one I like.
Yeah, I think it's important to note that the patchouli that's used in here is not dry and bitter, but it's a very chocolatey patchouli.
Yes.
And you imagine that patchouli coupled with a rich, creamy, mouth-watering sandalwood. And then you have just this beautiful wispiness of the Rose Absolute, which sort of completes the scent profile. My goodness, is this a gorgeous scent.
Love.
Yeah.
I could wear this forever.
There was one time when I was working at my old job when I remember I applied a couple different scents on my skin because I wanted to sample them at work. And I remember trying Back to Black by Killian. I remember trying this one, and I think it was a Tower.
Okay.
And this one was among the three that was the loudest. I was able to smell this the entire day. And I'm like, wow, and that was just a little spray that I had gotten from a boutique in Soho. And so it does perform. The performance is amazing. The scent is amazing. The price is also amazing.
Yeah, it's expensive.
But this is definitely a scent for connoisseurs. And this is one for people who really appreciate a masterfully blended, masterfully put together scent, and something that took a lot of hard work to produce. And I am a fan. I'm a huge fan.
As many hits that Xerjoff has, or maybe doesn't have in your opinion, this is definitely one of the crown jewels of the collection, hands down.
Absolutely. I would say so. And the price is justified by the fact that Mysore sandalwood is very hard to get a hold of. And so it's, you're dealing with the scarcity of raw materials, and due to over-cultivation, it's kind of hard to get your hands on Mysore sandalwood, and not only that, but it's very expensive. And so one can sort of understand why some fragrances are so expensive. Rose Absolute, the amount of petals that need to go into producing a single drop of rose oil is just amazing.
I do know that fact. I forget it right now, but I do know, I've posted about that before in the past.
Is Jean-Claude Deville?
Yes.
That's awesome. But in any case, thank you for allowing me to review this one on my channel. I really appreciate it. When I saw it sitting there on your shelf, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is one that I've been salivating over since 2012.
And since we're so close, why don't you just take it home with you?
No. Shut up.
No, brother.
You would never.
Not my Richwood, man.
You want me to cry on camera? I'm kidding. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to be leaving Carlos's information down below, so if you haven't checked out his channel, I would highly encourage that you do so. Also, if you are new to this channel, I would really appreciate your subscription. All you have to do is click the red subscribe button in the corner, and this way, whenever I do release new fragrance-related content, it will get delivered straight to your subscription feed. You never need to worry about having to type in my channel's name in the search box anymore. It will just get delivered, door-to-door service. So thanks again for watching. I love you guys. We'll see you in the next episode.
Take care.
Bye.